The purpose of this video is to show you how to take a video that you've just finished recording, so when you record your asynchronous lessons, but maybe there's something at the beginning or the end or in the middle that you need to cut out. So I'm going to show you how to edit a .mov file using Quicktime. And the reason I chose Quicktime is if you choose to download through Zoom, which many people are, the files, the MP4 files automatically open in QuickTime. And as a matter of fact, a lot of methods that you use to record open in .mp4, and QuickTime is the default way to open those files. So you can edit any of those videos that you make in .mp4 or .mov in QuickTime. So this is the video right here that I just finished making, and it's got this really long name. So I'm going to double click. Well, actually, I want to rename it first. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to rename. And this is a video that you guys are actually going to find very helpful whenever I'm finished editing it. And that is tracking student progress in Canvas. You're really going to like that video when we're finished. So I'm going to double click and I'm going to open that video. And as you see, when you press play,
okay, so this is
it automatically starts playing, and you can see the time down there, 4 seconds in. Now, I don't have too much lag time in the middle of that video, but a lot of times whenever you start recording, there's this big pause as you hit record, and then you try to orient yourself on the screen. So a lot of times there's some stuff at the very beginning that I don't like and I want to cut out. And then there's stuff at the end as I've finished my last sentence and now I'm moving the mouse to hit stop recording. There's some things at the end that I would like to cut out. So at the beginning and at the end, that is called trimming. So I'm going to show you how to easily do that. Up here on the QuickTime Player toolbar, you're going to hit Edit and you're going to hit Trim. And so all the clips show up in this long yellow bar, and if you click and drag, you can actually move it. So if I move this to a big portion of my video, now the start of my video is here.
So if you click,
but obviously I don't want to start there. So what I'm going to do is go back and I'm going to hit play to see what I want to cut out. So you got that last part of my sentence. I just want to cut out just a little bit of that. So I'm just going to move it just a little. And then I'm going to hit play. And wherever that yellow bar is, that's where it's going to start playing from.
So this is
and that's actually pretty good because it didn't cut off my word. It starts right away. So again, you can actually move this progress bar here back to the beginning. See if you can click and drag and move it around. I'm going to move it as far left as I can.
So this is
and see that it's okay to start the video there.
So this is
now at the end of my video,
for each module, you would go back and mark them.
I'm going to click around until I get to the very end because I want to see how this ends.
For asynchronous days.
You see there's that long pause. And if I wanted to cut that out, I would simply just move that in, and then if you wanted to test where it finishes, you would just move the red indicator bar there and just keep pressing play until it stops.
Once that is complete. So that's how we can take attendance.
See, that cut it off. So now I need to move it a little more to the right. And then I'll move my cursor, click there, and hit play again.
So that's how we can take attendance for asynchronous day.
See, that still cut it off. So I just keep playing with it and then moving my cursor and hitting play.
Take attendance for asynchronous days.
And that's good. So once you have the beginning and the end, everything that is in the yellow bars, that's what is going to play on your video. So once you have it just the way you want it, you're going to hit trim, and it's going to cut off the excess at the beginning and the end.
So this is an on the fly.
Okay. Now, in this video, in this video, there
Dee
was
said-
a part in the middle that I had to stop and think through something, and I don't want that to show on the video. So I'm going to show you how to take the clip and split it and just cut out a portion of the video. So I'm actually going to go to the part that I don't like, which is about the 440 mark, I think.
I'll edit it out so I can go back.
See, you can see it. We're talking about editing. See, there's that
I'm
long
gonna have to
pause.
play around here for.
Aaron asked me a question, and I had to really think about the answer because I couldn't think of it right away. So I'm going to delete that part so you guys do not see that part. So I'm going to keep playing with the cursor until I find the part where I want until I find what I want to show. So, and then I'll stop that there. So I need to come back a little bit more.
Progress with the check marks.
Come back a little bit further.
Synchronous day. Did we cover all the things, Aaron? Could you actually, it would be helpful, could you show where I can look at that student progress with the check marks?
Okay, so she asked the question, and I had to think about it for a minute. And then we had this long pause where we were both trying to figure out where that information was. So since I already have the marker there for the spot that I like, I'm actually going to go back up to the edit button, and I'm going to click split clip. So now what that has done is that has created two clips. You have this one, and if I move if I press play there.
Tell me how to find it.
So here's the part. So this is the clip. This is everything we liked. And then this is the part that I want to start to edit. So you can see here we're talking about, we're thinking. Okay, so now I have to find the part where I figured out and could pick up the video. So I'm going to move a little bit ahead. I'm going to click play.
The question was asked, how can I...
That's actually perfect. The question was asked.
How can I see individual student progress?
So you got to just keep playing with it until you find just the right moment. You can click and drag that red icon.
How can... Okay, I'm sorry.
Bloopers.
The question was asked...
Nope, I'm right around there. You just have to keep moving it.
The question was...
Oh. Okay, so where that red mark is, I think that's the part that when I play them together, it's going to pick up nicely. So I have that positioned exactly where I want it, and then I'm going to go up and click Edit, Split Clip again. And now it's taken that clip and put a slice in the clip right where I wanted it and right where I had that red mark. Now, if I've done this right, this part is good, this part is good, and I don't like this part. So let me see from here. I'm going to press play. Let me see if I can press play.
The question was asked, how can I...
Again, I'm going to move back to the beginning of that yellow one, and it should be a good start.
The question was asked, how can I...
I think that's good. So this is all the bad stuff. So I'm going to make sure that I click it so it's yellow, and then I'm going to click Edit and Delete. Boom. So now
I see
when I click Done, I can go back to that part where Aaron asked me the question.
Your students' progress through the synchronous day. Did we cover all the things, Aaron? Could you actually, it would be helpful, could you show where I can look at that student progress with the check marks? The question was asked, how can I see individual student progress?
So there, we cut out that whole part where we had to think through before answering the question. So just at this point, the way I did that again is I found the spot that I didn't like, and I made sure this cursor was at that spot. I clicked edit, split clip. And then whenever the next part came up, I had to go move the red cursor to the other spot that I didn't like, and I had to split the clip again, and then I could isolate that one clip and hit delete. So at this point, what I would do is it's done. So my video is complete. So now all I would do is either post it to Google Drive and share the link with my students, or however method you guys are using to upload videos. Another thing that I like to do to save space on my computer is I'll take this to my YouTube channel and I will upload it as an unlisted video, and that means that anyone with the link can view, but whenever you type in the search bar, people don't find it. And I would do that here because in part of this video, student names show up, and we don't want to put anything on YouTube that has student names. So whatever way you choose to host it, this is done. There's no exporting. It's already done. So I hope that this makes your life a little bit easier in knowing that whatever program opens your videos already has a very powerful video editor within it.